We were all taught that our solar system had 9 planets until Pluto was removed and the count dropped to 8. But new data from far beyond Neptune is changing everything again. Several extreme orbit objects just shifted in a way gravity cannot explain. The force pulling them matches a planet 5 to 10 times Earth's mass, yet no telescope can see it. No light, no heat, no signal. If this is Planet 9, why is it completely invisible to our science? The moment those distant objects twisted off their expected paths, a strange silence fell inside NASA. Not fear, not confusion, something deeper, a feeling that the solar system was hiding a secret we were never meant to see. Their orbits moved like they were following an invisible trail, something massive, something patient, something that has been drifting in the dark for millions of years, just outside our reach. Every new calculation only made the mystery grow. Why is the edge of our solar system bending? What force is shaping the cold space beyond Neptune? And why does it feel intentional? Astronomers can't explain it. Physics can't predict it. And the darkness isn't giving us answers, only clues. So now the question hangs in the void like a whisper. If something is out there, how long has it been watching us from the shadows? The tension from the intro doesn't break, it grows. Because the strange movement in the outer solar system did not disappear, it became clearer, stranger, harder to explain. Astronomers locked every instrument onto that region. No one wanted even a few minutes of missing data, not when the orbits of entire worlds were starting to behave incorrectly. And the deeper they looked, the more the fear grew. For years, the Subaru telescope in Hawaii, one of the most powerful optical telescopes on Earth, has been scanning the far edge of the solar system. Its hypersuprime cam can capture almost 900 million pixels in one image, allowing astronomers to see faint, frozen objects more than 4 billion miles away. Before the anomaly, everything out there behaved normally. Long, slow orbits, smooth patterns, no strange tilts, nothing unexpected. But around 2016, a problem appeared. A group of icy objects in the Kuiper Belt all pointed in the same direction, something that should only happen by chance once in 14,000 tries. By 2022, another group showed the same pattern. By 2024, a third group appeared. Now, with the newest data, the orbits are not just pointing the same way. They are bending, stretching, speeding up, slowing down, all at the same time. That should not happen, not with our current understanding of gravity. To confirm this, scientists pulled data from everywhere they could. WISE-NEOWISE, which detects heat signals. Gaia, which tracks stars with extreme precision. Pan-STARRS, which scans the sky repeatedly. Dark Energy Survey images from Chile. They used light curves, positions, and decades of measurements to rebuild every orbit. Every independent model returned the same answer. Something big is out there, something massive, something cold. Something is pulling these objects in a way we cannot ignore. A planet, Planet 9. It would be 5 to 10 times heavier than Earth. It would orbit 400 to 800 astronomical units from the Sun. One orbit could take 10,000 to 20,000 years. But the most disturbing part isn't its distance or its size. It's the way gravity behaves around it. Because the pull of those faraway orbits does not behave like one clean, stable planet. It feels uneven, shifting, almost irregular. As if the planet is not moving the way a normal planet should. Then came the August 2025 shock. Several icy objects, separated by tens of millions of kilometers, changed direction by 0.12 degrees over just 11 weeks. This is impossible. No planet that far away should create such fast, synchronized changes. Nothing in the known solar system can do this. Scientists ran simulations over and over using NASA's orbital models. They changed the mass, changed the tilt, changed the shape of the orbit. Every simulation failed. The numbers refused to match reality. And one detail stood at the center of everything. Planet 9's orbit seems to be precessing, slowly rotating, almost 40% faster than physics allows. Nothing in our solar system does that. Nothing in our gravity models predicts that. Not even general relativity allows such behavior. This is why astronomers are alarmed, because if a planet can twist other orbits this strongly at such a huge distance, then the solar system is not as stable as we believed, and the consequences reach far beyond one planet. If Planet 9 is real and behaving this strangely, it affects everything we know about. 1. Planet formation. We thought the outer solar system formed in a flat, stable disk. This breaks that idea. 2. Gravity. A precession rate. This fast suggests gravity may act differently in the far solar system. 3. Magnetic fields. A super-Earth at -220 degrees Celsius could have a magnetosphere stretching millions of kilometers. 4. Atmospheres. At extreme cold, gases act differently. Planet 9 could have clouds or storms unlike anything seen in our solar system. 5. Solar system history. A planet this massive so far out suggests it did not form here. It may have been captured long ago, or pushed outward by something else. Even if Earth is safe, the science is not. Our models may be incomplete, because a planet like this should not exist, and yet the data keeps pointing to the same answer. But then, something even stranger appeared. In the newest observations, taken over just the last 72 hours, Subaru and Pan-STARRS detected tiny distortions in the background stars. Not random noise, not a camera glitch, a pattern, a faint flicker, then another, then 3 more. All are in the same region where Planet 9 should be. These distortions look nothing like a planet's signature, nothing like its gravity, nothing like reflected light. They point to something else in the darkness, something behind the predicted orbit, something moving slowly and not behaving like a normal object. Astronomers do not know what it is yet, but the instruments are finally beginning to detect it. A second anomaly, a deeper one, something waiting behind the darkness of Planet 9's zone. And its signal is growing stronger. The room didn't get a single second of calm, because right when the first strange signal finally lined up, a new one slammed into the system, louder, stronger, and far more impossible. The tracking map froze, flickered, then exploded into warnings. Something deep beyond Neptune had jumped across space, fast, sharp, unnatural, like it was pulled by a force we don't understand. Heat readings burst upward, light patterns twisted out of shape, and the magnetic field reading, steady for hours, suddenly shot to 9 times normal before crashing back to 0. Then the pulse arrived, a slow, deep gravitational thump repeating through the dark, too organized to be random, too strange to be natural. This wasn't a movement. It wasn't drifting. It was something acting with purpose. Scientists stared as the 2 signals on the screen started circling each other, closing in, almost as if responding to one another. If the first anomaly broke the rules of our solar system, this one destroys the rule book. And if these 2 signals are connected, the real story hasn't even started yet. The readings don't fade. They hover in the telemetry like a quiet warning and a quiet invitation. 2 anomalies, both pointing toward something that does not want to be found, yet cannot hide its pull any longer. And as the data settles into silence, a different kind of understanding rises. Not clarity, but scale. A reminder that our solar system is not a finished map. It is a living structure, a place still shifting, reshaping itself in the cold beyond Neptune. Because if one impossible orbit could break our models, and a second gravitational tremor could rewrite them, then maybe the universe has been trying to tell us something for a long time. Something patient, something ancient. Something that has been moving on the edge of our vision since long before humans learned to look up. In this quiet moment, the cosmos humbles us. It reminds us how small our equations are, how fragile our certainty is, how a single unexplained curve in a distant orbit can open a doorway into a chapter of physics we've never read. So we keep watching the darkness, not with fear, but with curiosity. Because something out there is waiting to be understood. And now, the question that lingers. If Planet 9 is real, What else is hiding at the edge of our sun's reach? Subscribe for more cosmic documentaries.